You think Rob's back in L.A. by now?
I have never seen a lead actor get fired. 2 weeks into filming?
I've never seen somebody act like such a dingleberry.
Ew.
In the Marines, we had a name for guys like him. We had a long list of names.
So what went down?
Oh, stupid shit.
Come on.
Just a lot of stupidity.
I admire your discretion.
He flew in 2 weeks late. I had to give him his own separate boot camp from everybody else because it's in his contract. All the other actors playing Marines got a 2-week boot camp. Now, grind them down so they know how it is out in the field. Rob gets his own luxury 3-day boot camp. So I'm just giving him the basics, taking him through a few drills. And he has his band members and his girlfriend watching. Smacking their gum and drinking fucking Fanta out of straws like we're at the movies.
We are at the movies.
I'm like, how did they even get into Jordan is what I want to know.
The flights were in his contract.
After boot camp day 1, I'm like, this guy can't cut it. I'm trying to show them all how to do this thing with their voices, that it's got to come from down here.
The diaphragm.
Like, it's got to be, hey! I'm trying to show him how to do it. He's like, hey! I'm like, no, man. If you're in the Marines and you do that, with choppers flying overhead and open fire all around, no one's going to hear you. Your ass just got zapped by a fucking Haji. It's got to be, hey! And then he didn't bother showing up for day 2.
Was that when he had the headache?
Day 3, I'm over it. I'm supposed to give him his haircut.
Oh man, he was pissed.
So I have the clippers. He's like, not too much, okay? Just an inch off the top. Take the clippers and I go straight down the middle in just a line and just go, and he takes one look in the mirror and he starts screaming, what the fuck? What the fuck? Does this look like an inch off the top to you? And I'm like, motherfucker, I knew you could use your diaphragm.
But how did you get the role? Monday morning, you're the research assistant. An hour later, you're in wardrobe?
Like Nigel's not writing me hard enough. Oh, yes, I want a shot up there of the Marines running into the sunset. Nigel, Marines don't do that. Oh, Elliot, pull the stick from out of your asshole. Nigel, in the history of war, not a single Marine has ever run off into the fucking sunset. So then he starts blaming me because his lead actor sucks. He's like, Elliot, what the fuck? Elliot, didn't you train him? Elliot, didn't you put him through the boot camp? And I'm like, I told him plain, Nigel, he can't cut it. He's not believable as a Marine in a leadership position. And he's like, fine, we'll send him home and we'll reshoot everything with you as the lead.
Hey, you got a package from Jordan. It's been sitting in my cabinet forever.
When did you get this?
Months back. I thought I told you.
You didn't tell me.
It's been that kind of year. I'm not all over the place. My brother, Elliot. I'm sorry we do not see each other again, but I keep my promise. I send passport to my basketball cousin in Baghdad. He goes to Tikrit, finds the address. Woman comes in the door in pink hijab. Very nice, chit-chat, chubby woman who likes to talk. She gives my cousin tea. He decides not going to show passport. He pretends he's saying, husband is at work today? She says American soldier shoots him in the face. He is pretending surprise. American soldier spits on body, she says. American soldier takes wallet and runs away. Her son has seen this. 4 years old. Little boy always talking, big storytelling. He does not talk after this. 8 years later, still not talking. Doctor says, how is this possible? He is hearing, his ears no problem. This must be in psychology. Little boy does not make sound to cough, to sneeze, to cry. She says little boy, nightmares. Holds mouth open like screaming but no sound. My cousin Nasir gives this woman money for son going to new doctor. He says thank you for tea, goodbye. Nasir promises I must tell you, fuck you. This is not only thing he says but most simple, easiest to translate. My brother, also I take many orders. I am soldier too. I understand follow order. Yes sir, follow order with hand on gun, finger on trigger. But I also understand rule of soldier. Man makes ghost, man keeps ghost. You cannot give your ghost for someone else's shoulders. You are owner, my lovely, my brother. I send back to you.
I can't get rid of this.
What did I say?
I can't get rid of it, Yaz.
Whose passport is that?
I can't get it off my hands. I took it to Jordan. I was like, I'm gonna bury this right here, once and for all. I tried one night after filming, but my whole body froze up. It felt like my blood was on fire. I could barely hold the shovel.
You never told me.
You got a shovel, Yaz?
This guy could be my cousin. His cheekbones? He could be my blood.
I need a shovel.
Story after story about the service, and this is the one you leave out? Our son is marked. He's going to inherit this. Our son. My son.
Yeah, well, that's how it happens. You think I learned this shit? It's in my fucking DNA! This guy, Talik Tareb, I knew he was a civilian. At first, I thought it was an AK he was holding. A split second before I shoot him, I'm like, that's a cricket bat. And then I pulled the trigger and took his face off. How am I supposed to tell you that? Tell anyone that?
Here, Elliot. The best I can offer.
Show me a spot in your garden where I can dig.
Right there. I've been meaning to pull up the avocado roots. They refuse to grow in Philly. But the soil there's good. The dirt goes down real deep.
Keep still, Elliot. Keep still. Come on. Breathe. Focus. Help me. Help me. Somebody help me! Tariq Taleb. It's been a long journey we've taken together, hasn't it? You and me, man. If I could give up my voice so that your kid could utter one single word, I would do it. Or maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm not that brave. Tariq, may your little boy speak. Your son. My son. May both our little boys open their mouths and goddamn sing.
Elliot!
Ah!
Elliot!
Ah!